back into the thing. Lorak, you don't need to do anything. Garoon, maybe. I'm not sure. No, okay, so... Yeah, no, and then you're above, so never mind.
What's going on?
You watch as
Oh god.
No, I want to be a giant eagle. I remember I wanted to be a giant eagle.
Yeah.
Here's a question.
He's a
Did I
giant
manage to
eagle.
put that bomb together?
So
I said it
as
before we
you
left.
all- I know.
I'm flying way up.
That's
So
funny.
at the moment, everyone is fine. So no things need to be handed out, no saves need to be handed out. Everything's good.
Panic.
So as you all turn into your own respective things, this creature breaks into a full sprint, and collides with the wall. You think the entire wall may collapse because of this, but at the moment, only the section that he's currently pretty much chewing through at the moment is being broken. There's a rather large gap as he collides through the wall and into the rest of the city. As you look out amongst the rest, you notice that the entirety of the front section of the city has had this happen as well. Other sections of the wall are being hit with one or two of these creatures.
What the fuck do we do?
Being slightly cut off from the rest, you watch as Indra, whatever the fuck his name is.
Indars.
Andrews, the high elf, watches this creature as he starts. Watches all of these creatures as he starts rampaging, as they all start rampaging through the city. We need to get to the figurehead. We need to get to the fucking king. Move!
Grab my stuff and I start running.
Go with them.
So,
I
head back
fly
to-
after them.
Exodus, not moving. Keep going. I'll be here. That is the wrong map. Give me 1 second. I need to go over to. Need to bring you all to the main map.
I said I'm gonna head over to the children, by the way.
Yeah, as you run through, avoiding all of this, you get over to the tavern, and so far none of the creatures have made it over here, but you do see a few kind of start moving in this direction. As you burst through the doors and look around, you don't see the children, but you do get the sense that they have followed what you told them.
Oh, okay.
So, give me 1 second as I need to update the map at the moment.
Guess I'm staying here.
So, at the moment, those are the sections that have been broken through the walls. And so far, at this moment in time, as I need to change the color,
Stop tapping your fingers. Cool. Alright, now you can hear everything I'm fucking doing.
Yep.
You can push to talk.
I can't, no. I'll only be doing this whenever we're playing this, by the way. Any other time I'll be on the other one, because it's all my stuff is there.
those two squares are currently where the creatures are rampaging. Cutting anyone down who tries to kill them.
Well, there
or
goes in
anything.
his church.
Part of it. However, as you do kind of run by and you look over, the creatures are giving the church a very wide berth.
What the hell?
However, you do witness as some of the Dour Hand who come flooding in that section look over at the church, point to it, and start running to it.
Oh shit.
Right here, this X is where that one thing that I was talking about, where the intersection was, where your turret is at the moment.
Alright.
And I'm going to circle that. So,
JJ, holy shit. What the hell are you doing?
What? I'm
Furious
typing. I'm not even typing furiously. That's just.
We can hear everything you're doing.
That's just
Very
normal
loudly.
typing. Look.
You're doing everything very loudly, or it's coming in very loudly.
I'm gonna
Prob-
change this.
It's probably just the mic sensitivity.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to change that.
Yeah, turn that down.
I'll figure out how.
So, what are you guys doing?
I'm
Great.
going to the
Going on to
intersection.
the king.
Yeah.
All right. So, as you all,
Following the Archmage, I will say.
the Archmage is, as you get to about midway, you watch as both the man in armor and Landris, Indris, my bad, break off and go towards the towers. Indris calling back to you, "Keep going! I need to get back to the tower."
I'll go to the king.
So, as you all make rapid breaks for the, what has happened to my music? There it is.
I still get it.
Sorry, it just paused for a second. As you all
Hello?
make, rapid, as you all, son of a fucking, hang on.
Well, I can hear music right now. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah, I can hear music.
No, that one is more along the lines of, I was trying to get to one of the maps, and I was not able to get to it because I kept getting cut off
Okay.
by going back to a different map. Just give me 1 second, as I need to drag you guys onto the map at the moment.
So, as we're moving along, with, I just blanked on my own name.
Yep. Not very loud, though. At least this one's still hearable, but it's not deafening.
Yeah, as we're going along, Azuk is going to slow down a little bit and fly right next to me. So, you abode now.
And you're flying.
One of these things is a lot more weird than the other.
That's relative.
I agree that is relative. At least I'm an animal. You're flying without being an animal.
It's called magic. The regular kind of magic.
Should I roll my turret?
No, actually, as you come up to this intersection, and just come around. Yeah, as you come up to this intersection, you hear the very rapid whirring of your turret. As you get a little closer, you look over, and your turret has been racking up a lot of kills.
That's my turret. That's my turret.
As you get a little closer, you do see that some of the people are holding rather decent. Some of them are holding rather decently against the turret. However, none of them have managed to lay a scratch on the turret so far.
What the fuck is that thing? I point my ukulele at it.
It's my turret. So you do not shoot it.
What the fuck is the turret?
It's called a machine, you
As you take your
What the
eyes off
fuck
the
is
turret,
that?
you do see groups of people. Rather, they look like guards, but instead of red, these ones are blue. They are fighting the gnolls and the dour hands off rather expertly. You get the feeling if your turret wouldn't have been there, they may have been overwhelmed. At the moment, there is no turn order, as no one's really taken the time to engage you. So, in theory, you could push on, or you could help them.
I'm pretty sure machine isn't made of wood.
Is Blur still active?
I don't know. Is it still active?
If
Is
you
it
ask me, I'm going to say yes.
Is it a concentration spell?
Yeah?
Give me a second. As I'm going to go actually look this up.
I don't think you've cast it on
Hold on. I'll show you it. Look,
It's
there it
not-
goes.
Cast time, 1 action components. Concentration up to 1 minute. It has been about... It's been about 15 getting to this moment in time.
Gotcha.
And it did literally nothing.
Made me feel safe.
That is something. So, you can push on, or you can stop to help them. That is on you. However, the ones that are currently being riddled by the turret have actually started to fall back.
Yeah, I would love to help them, but I can't, so...
Guys, the question is, do they look like they need help?
The ones that are fighting them seem to be holding their own.
What you want?
I feel like we should help since this is a key part that's supposed to be held. So I think we should help.
Unless you take your turret, like I said, they seem to be holding their own rather well.
I'm just gonna
Okay,
slam my ukulele into this guy.
Yuka Slam. That hits, and that hits him. Again, that is not turn order. However, he is going to take the time to turn around and swing at you. That is a 12.
That just misses.
Alright, so you slam your ukulele into the side of his head. As you do, the guard kind of chuckles as he bounces back on his heels. Just as the other guy, just as the gnoll brings his blade around just over your head.
Yeah, I just kind of like I'm holding my ukulele like the neck of it as if I'm holding a bat. And do I go head? Oh yeah.
I riddled that guy with darts.
Oh, wow.
All I got is a fucking ukulele.
That is a 14.
So yeah, he's poisoned. Alright, I think that should
Um,
probably...
And
As the darts come into fruition with him, you see him yelp. You hear him yelp a little bit. Just as he yelps, you watch as the guard springs forward, driving the rapier in the mouth of the gnoll as he is yelping, and then brings it back out. As the gnoll stands there for a second, you see him just fall to the side.
Okay, I think we've helped enough. That guy can help others, so they should have it. So let's get going.
continue forward, I guess.
All right, so as you push forward, you round the corner, and as you do, you watch again as that blackish dragon comes flying just over the keep. And again, that familiar bit of shadow falls off of it. However, instead of falling in front of you, it flies into the castle.
Oh shit. That's bad, isn't it?
That's very bad. Let's
That's
go.
pretty bad.
A couple seconds later, you watch the form of that silver dragon swoop in, chasing the other black dragon. Taking a quick look at both of them, Ashlyn looks rather beat up, but still rather furious. However, the other dragon, you can't tell if it's been damaged because it kind of looks like it's undead as it is. So you can't exactly tell which scars are new and which ones are old. As you rush into the castle, as you rush up to the keep, some of the other guards, from similar to the ones on the that you encountered at the intersection, have seen the exact same thing you have, turned and started into the castle.
Is my turret still back there?
Yes, your turret is still back there. As you are getting further from it, you again continuously hearing the whir of that machine doing its job.
Damn it. Those assholes better not break my turret.
As you get a little further up to the castle gate, the door is open, enabling you to walk in. And as you walk in, again, give me 1 second, as I need to copy and paste you guys off of this map onto the new one.
Are we getting paid for this at all?
You better be.
We'll be alive. Isn't that good enough?
No.
As you guys rush in, you rush into an oddly... Hang on. You rush into the throne room as the king is still sitting on his throne, just kind of his hands crossed, looking at the door. The guards standing there at the pillars look at you. The guards on the pathway leading up to the throne look at you. Please tell me you bring, from the other end of the room, sitting on the throne, you see him pop his head up a little bit. Please tell me you bring news of the fight.
A look at Garun, who's very diplomatic.
What the fuck are you doing?
Me?
Apparently some of the other ones said, giant things have started breaking through the walls. And I think I saw a black dragon going towards the palace.
You're in the palace.
I know.
We're not fucking stupid.
Circling the palace.
Circling the palace, yes. I misheard. So things are kind of fucked up right now.
Just
Oh,
kind of giggling at the
this is
lack
just-
of court etiquette.
This is just perfect. First my keep gets under it. First my seat of my power gets attacked. Now I'm on the precipice of possibly being killed. This is great. You see him kind of lean back in his chair. As he does, I want anyone. So basically, Lorak. Yeah, Mizook. So Mizook, you don't do this. However, if you other three would wish to roll a perception check.
Oh my god.
Nope.
So,
Laura.
You want to roll one?
Lorak.
just kind of
Gosh.
putting it out for you, if we keep you alive, after all the things that we've killed on the way over here, you should probably pay us a lot.
I think we should discuss this once the threat has been dealt with.
No! Always speak bogans whenever you're in power.
7.
What?
3 sevens.
Wow.
Wow.
Can you guys see that?
Yep,
Yeah.
I can't roll perception?
it's a 7. No, as you don't recognize this person. However, the rest of you, this person looks rather familiar. You get a feeling that if he was possibly made of stone, he would be a different person.
Okay.
Mm,
That's a death save.
That's so cool.
That is a death save.
No, do you not see the giant 3D dice?
No,
Oh,
well,
you can turn that on or off.
yeah, you can.
Why
Anyway,
the
so-
fuck is it turned on?
I turned it off because it lags the shit out of my computer.
So, anyways,
On.
so you said that there was something in the keep, coming towards the keep, circling it. What?
A black
Giant-
dragon circling the keep. Undead. Blue fire coming from its body. Blue energy, I should say. Magic.
I'm gonna take out some pieces of wood and some nails in my hammer and just start, like, nailing up the front door.
Oh, that's right. I can try and put together a. He was like, "Look, I'm gonna try and put together a bomb to help defend. Okay,
A
I'll
bomb
throw
to
a bomb at the
defend.
enemies.
You people
A
still
bomb
haven't
to-
explained what the fuck a bomb is.
It's not my fault. You're an idiot. Sorry.
You've
I'm just
also
very
made up,
stressed
like,
out right now.
fucking machines. What the fuck is a machine?
I'll explain to you when we're not under the threat of death. As I try and put the bomb back together.
Okay! I say as I slam my ukulele against the nails, putting them in.
I'm like staring at the king, trying to figure out who it is. Because I have a suspicion. But I'm not sure.
As you're staring at the king, I want you to roll me another perception check, May. This one's a lot better, and this one actually gives you what you need to see this. So, May, as you're staring at the king, you see a bit of shadow creep up from behind him. A couple seconds later, the shadow darts between all of the pillars of the room and then sets again at the very top of this of the throne. As the shadow forms slightly, you can see just the blade of a scythe. A couple seconds later,
Uh-oh.
Don't
you
say
watch
anything or
as-
anything.
a couple seconds later, you
Guys.
watch as
What?
Mazook,
There's
Garoon.
something wrong with him.
Now, do I see this?
Garoon, as you guys turn around, you watch as all of the guards around chest
Oh.
level just fall as the bottom half of them stays, but the top halves of them fall over. And a couple seconds later, the bottom halves follow.
Cut in half. Got it.
Oh, shit!
You watch as the king looks around the room, frantically trying to figure out what is happening to his guards.
I'm just gonna get down!
A couple seconds later, the shadow forms coming down in front of him.
Oh no.
I scream,
Exodus!
You
Dude. I look at the bard.
I scream at the king, say I wish I was away from here!
what?
God
Wait,
damn
I
it,
have an
fucking
idea.
say it!
I'm gonna start.
Um,
I'm gonna sprint forward, and I'm gonna look at that thing and cover my eyes.
As you do this, covering your eyes, your dark vision still allowing you to see the figure turn around and look directly at you.
Okay, the blind thing doesn't do anything. Tick, 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 tick.
As you look a little bit past him, you see the king kind of trying to push himself further into his chair, trying to get away from him.
I'm still yelling at him to say that.
He's petrified with fear at the moment.
I'm applying the radiant effect to my blades.
I'm going to use my performance trait. I'm going to make a performance check versus his perception. If he fails, he cannot help but pay attention to me.
Okay. Versus his perception?
Yep.
That's equal.
Oh no.
Reroll.
Reroll.
I don't like standing here between
no.
you and it.
Oh no.
Like, directly between you and it.
That's a 20.
Fuck.
So, you watch as this aspect of death brings his open hand up, and then brings it in a wide arc behind him as I need to add something onto the map. A second.
Yeah, I think I know what it is.
A wall of blue and black fire encompasses that entire circle right there.
Shit.
You watch as he turns around and places his hand against the king's forehead.
I just, like, look at me, I punch her in the shoulder to get her attention. Wish the king is fucking away!
I wish the king wasn't here.
My tattoos begin to glow, and I teleport him outside the building.
I look over at him.
And as you do this, the king disappears. However, as he does, you get the just that you did it at the perfect opportunity. As he disappears, you watch as the aspect of death just barely, with a bit of blue, not even blue actually, a bit of yellowish energy is on the tips of his fingers. You watch as he holds it again. You watch it again as he presses his open hand against the throne. A couple seconds later, you hear the cracking stone. And from the cracking of stone, watch as the aspect vanishes. And where once before stood sat the king, right before the aspect of death vanishes, you see him again turn around and look at all of you. It's been a pleasure. My king will have a word with you now.
Oh
As you see the
shit.
shadows break into the floor and up under the throne, leaving the keep for the moment being. However, from the throne, you watch as from the bottom of the throne, metal spiked boots form, cloth forms under it, as next to the throne a blade starts to form, jagged on both sides. Gets up to about this chest level, as now the arms start to form the spiked silver metal grasping the sides. As the head forms, you see a gaping maw.
Now here's a question. With all the time I've put in, is the bomb back together again?
The bomb is back together.
And with May's help earlier, yeah.
Okay,
The
we
bomb
got the
is
bomb.
certainly-
Alright. We got a plan. We just gotta get past the wall of blue fire. Shit!
You watch as all of the corpses that were
Come to
cut
life.
by the aspect of death slowly disintegrate and disappear, one by one. However, the
So-
energy forming a pink-ish in the air, coming to a sin ball above the throne.
Yeah, so make
What the
so
fuck did I follow
those
these people?
4 dead. Okay,
They're
they're all
all
dead.
dying.
Why the fuck did I follow you people?
This is just supposed to be we were supposed to come here, get info, get out. How the fuck did this happen? So roll initiative.
As well as that, the fire on that had spawned in front of you dissipates as the king tilts his head, as the old king tilts his head up ever so slightly to face you.
Guy.
I'm gonna shout in Promedial, "You're not gonna be sticking around! You're